So you just got your Ender 3 Max Neo, and you check on your firmware, have a look on there, and you see that you're on the old 1.22. So you have a look on the website, and what's on there at the moment? It's 1.41. So let's put the card in. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see me putting the card in, and we will put in the new firmware. It goes in upside down just in case anybody's not noticed. You switch it off, you wait for a few moments, and then yes, switch it back on, and lo and behold, it's going to read in the new firmware eventually. There we go. Oh look, the text has gone. What's happened there? Right, now we need to update the screen. So how do you think you're going to do that? Nice easy job, eh? No, Creality have decided to go and hide the port for the firmware upgrade inside, if it will actually come off, underneath the back. Now, so let's have a look at the back. What have we got here? Well, there's no SD card there. Hold on a second. Well, that's not right. It says you should put it in on the firmware at the back. So they supplied this as one of the tools. This fits these. So you have to open the bloody thing. Excuse the language there. Take the 4 screws out the back. I don't know why they've done this. So you might want to fast forward me opening this up, but I'm nearly there, so you might not. Okay, so we have all the screws out. Let's see if that comes out. Let me pull it there. I've not actually opened this, so you know. So just make sure they're all free. Yep, nice pain in the job for. Is it one of these you have to pull the knob off the front? Right, this isn't fun, is it? Right. Just make sure that's definitely out. Right, I've dropped screws all over the place. I can see 3 of them, and we're still not getting anywhere. We're still not getting inside it. Why is that? What is it that you need to do? Because you're supposed to go in the back. That's what it says on the thing. In the small print, as you put it in, it says just place it in the back. Yes, well, there's no socket in there. It's inside. For some reason, do you have to unscrew these? What is it? What do you do? They've not told us. The manual's about as useful as a waterproof tea bag. So, you know, what do you do? What do you do? So, you struggle away with this, and right, I'm going to use this. The thing is, use the tools provided, because they've provided them for you. See. Right, we've got that bit open. Let's see what else we can. Oh, that's it. So it's clipped as well as having. And there's your SD slot. There is your SD slot there. So you take the SD slot out of here, and I presume when it's going into the printer, it goes in upside down when it goes into the main body of the printer, but in this, because the solder pins are on that side, I would imagine it goes that way up. So let's do that. Let's put it in, and we're in. Right, so I would imagine the same process. Still got nothing on there, so I'm going to switch it off and wait a couple of minutes, and then switch it back on, and let's see. Oh look, here we go. Right, now we're getting a firmware update. It's actually showing you that it's doing a firmware update, which it doesn't do when you do the mainboard. So let's have a look. It's going through, it's actually writing the files. Nice. So yeah. So what I think the best thing to do is get one of the extenders. You can buy extenders that go from the SD card and come out of the back of the display. Alright, so what have we got here? It's just sitting on that page. Now, should it be doing that? Have we done? Is that finished? It doesn't say it's finished, it's just showing that. So I would imagine at this point I switch it off. I want to switch it on because it's gone through the process. There's no indication to say it's finished, but it's not showing that it's doing anything. So I would imagine at this point you switch it off. So I'm going to be the guinea pig here, right? So if this explodes, I've done it for you guys, right? So here we go. We'll switch it off. We will now remove SD card from the back, and that is not very easy either. So Creality, come on, what have you done? Why have you done such a ridiculous thing? You know, do a firmware update. Right, I'm not going to actually screw that together. I'm just going to stick it on there for now, and I'm going to switch it on and see what happens. Now let's hope. Yay, we're working. We're back to as we are. Right, so let's go and check the firmware, control firmware, info 141C. There you go, and we've got a working screen. So if you have this issue with the screen that disappears as soon as you put the firmware in, this is how to fix it. Right, thanks for watching.